we now return to Rome. Alright. Finally, just a good old-fashioned infiltrate and kill mission, huh? So it would seem. But let's just wait and see. We'll hold judgment to see what kind of bullshit it throws in to prevent that from being easy. That would be almost impossible to do given the height of that wall. I think there's a way around that I can get up and then fall down on them? Because I really, 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 really doubt I can sneak behind these guys and double assassinate them. Just doesn't seem like a thing that Ezio is capable of. I could grab the one as he comes close, and then just fight the other one. But I want to try and do this as a clean kill, and I really don't think I can. Nope, you only get the one. And of course, it leaves me with the one that's got a fucking pike. Okay.
That man before?
He's here! There ought to be enough of you left to bury!
Right in the dick. Okay, so who is that guy? Sure we can't do this the other way? Really? You can't go around the corner. Down, down, down. So I could maybe run behind them? No, I can't get off that way. So... try that. See how many I can stab to death before they start a fight.
What did Nordic cut close? I've seen him not you!
Oh my fucking god.
Not on my watch. Are you afraid? Assassino! Assassino!
Are you fucking for real?
Put out of our misery. Here. Eccolo, there.
Really?
There he is. I'm gonna see him.
I don't even think the horse goes up on that stuff. But he sure as hell won't jump a gap. So fuck the horse.
Go, go!
I see him. There.
That's good.
Couldn't obey the law. More balls than brains.
Close the gates! Stop the intruder!
Really? God, this fucking game sucks. Latch onto it, Ezio. Oh, what the fuck?
As a swinging target for the stones of little boy.
I see you! There!
No. Come on. Get down. Oh, fuck it.
There!
What in Christ's name is the point of the fucking horse? You can't use it.
Ora!
Who was that? I guess I could leap off of there and kill those guys, and those two probably wouldn't see. Jesus Christ, Ezio. He's too far away to actually do anything to, so that's fucking fantastic. I need to make my way over to the hay bale over there. I wonder if I can sneak into that hay bale. That seems like a red herring to me. There's no way that guy doesn't see me. not that one. I think we just go for it. I don't think there's an easy way to do this one otherwise.
You shoot with the beast. There he is. Yaju!
No.
There!
Well, this looks like a mandatory fight scene coming up here.
Go!
Oh, good.
Get him! Let's test this metal with the capos or trick. Pacienza! You'll have to take risks, like that!
What are you doing? I do not know why. There, Jesus Christ. Takes for fucking ever to make that happen for the big guys.
Remember, take this man very, very
I would appreciate some fucking follow-through and killing the guys that you just fucking threw.
Now, on the back, blindside him. Let's test this metal with the capos or trick.
He's dead, Henry. Measure your strength. Be patient.
Jesus Christ. I cannot see that guy on the other side of the wall. But you have to get in with those guys. That's got to be the answer.
I'm only visiting. Madness. I don't know what's going on. I've got to get out of here. I'm only visiting. I don't know what's going on. I'm only visiting. I don't know what's going on.
Shut up.
Just let me go. I'm nobody. Not important. Just let me go. I'm nobody. Not important. I'm getting out of here. This is too much. Via!
Damn it.
Maledizione! What's going on? I want no part of this. Run! Via! Madness! Damn! I've got to get out of here! Via! Via! Maledizione! Just let me go! I'm nobody! Not important! Run! Via! Madness! Leave me alone! I swear! I've nothing to do with anything! Damn! I've got to get out of here!
There's no way that other guy doesn't see me, though.
I've been robbed! C'è un ladro qui da qualche parte!
Whatever this is about, leave me out of it, please! I'm not a party to any of this! Just leave me in peace, please! Damn you, God! Not a little cosmic joke? Why me? Always in the wrong place at the wrong time!
Credo in unum Deum Patrem omnipotentem, factorem celi et terrae, visibilium omnium et invisibilium. Et in unum Dominum Jesum Christum, Filium Dei unigenitum, et ex Patre natum ante omnia saecula, Deum de Deo, lumen de lumine, Deum verum de Deo vero, genitum non factum consubstantiarem Patri, perquem omnia facta sunt, qui propter nos homines et proper nostram salutem descendit de celis, et incarnatus est de Spiritus Sancto ex Maria Virgine et homo factus est. Crucifixus etiam pro nobis.
Really is just a thing.
Passus et sepultus est. Et resurrexit tertia
Where
die
all of these churches and
secundum
cathedrals are
spiritu,
constantly under construction.
et ascendit in cielo, sed et
I thought I was beyond this. But I'm not. I've waited too long. Lost too much. Requiescat in pace, you bastard.
I don't think so! How is it you resist? I see. Kind of you to bring me the apple. Now give it here!
Vai a farti fottere.
Always the fighter. Just like your father.
Well, rejoice, my child, for you will see him again soon. You will give it to me.
As you wish.
Fascinating. An impressive power, this. But if you think it's going to save you, you've another thing coming.
Okay. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! You son of a bitch, it keeps showing assassinate.
How long do you think you can keep this up? You are right to fear me.
Okay, this clearly isn't working.
You cannot stop me. A clever trick, but useless. I'll cut you down, assassin.
How did I even get one hit on him? Like, what the fuck is this?
How long do you think you can keep this up? You cannot. A clever trick, but useless. I'll cut you down.
I honestly don't even know how I'm getting hits through to begin with. Or, like, that should have been a hit, but it didn't.
You are right to fear me.
This is fucking stupid. Like, the boss battle in the first one actually meant something? This is just fucking stupid.
I'll cut you down, assassin. You cannot.
Of course, I don't have a smoke grenade or anything. I don't even remember how to use these. Oh, for real. Come on. Crotch stomp him to death.
How long do you think you can keep this up?
Jesus fucking, what a...
No, you will not take this from me.
It's finished, Rodrigo.
Just
Lay
kill
down your
him.
arms.
Shut the
I will
fuck
make
up
sure
and do
the
it.
end comes swiftly.
Really, Ezio? And would you give up so easily were it the other way around? Why don't we find out? At last. And now, to deal with you.
God, this game sucks. The writing for this is awful. Like, what the fuck? How many times have we beaten somebody for them to just be like, I'm absolutely fine?
What is this place?
Open, damn you! Open!
It's over, Rodrigo. No more tricks.
Did you not learn a fucking thing about exposition? Just fucking kill him.
No more weapons. Let us.
Oh my god, are you fucking We're getting rid of the weapons and doing this hand to hand.
That's how you want to
I
play.
fucking told you. I fucking told you. Oh my fucking god, I fucking told you.
What do you even want with them all, Rodrigo?
Don't you know what lies within? Or do you mean to tell me the great and powerful assassins didn't figure it out?
Figure what out?
God. It's God that dwells.
You expect me to believe that God lives beneath Il Vaticano?
Crotch stomp him to
More
death.
logical location than a kingdom in a cloud, don't you think? Surrounded by singing angels and cherubim. Makes for a lovely...
Let's say I was to believe you. What do you think you'll do when you open that door?
I don't care. It's not approval I'm after. Just power.
And you think you'll give it up?
Whatever lies beyond that wall won't be able to resist the staff and apple. They were made.
God is meant to be all-knowing, all-powerful. You think a couple of ancient relics can harm him?
You know nothing, boy. You take your image of the Creator.
You are the Pope, and yet you dismiss the central text of your faith?
Are you so naive? I became Pope because it gave me access.
Just kick him in the nuts over and over again. That's my goal. That's how I'm gonna end this. Or kick him in the head, that works too. This is the lamest fucking boss fight I have ever fought in any fucking video game. Come on, stomp him. Stomp him again. Really?
You can't. You can't. It's my destiny. Mine. I am the prophet.
You never were.
Get it over with, then.
No. Killing you won't bring my family back.
You weak piece of shit. Just kill him.
Nulla è reale. Tutto è lecito. Requiescat in pace.
I have killed dozens, if not hundreds of people up to this point, but no, the main villain? I'm too good. God, what a fucking trope. Absolute dog shit writing in this game. What the fuck? I can't even kill this motherfucker. And we're not gonna take the staff with him at all.
Greetings, Prophet. It is good you have come. Let us see it, to give thanks. We must speak.
Who are you?
Many names. When I died, it was Minerva. Before that, Merva and Mera. And on and on. The others, too. Juno, who was before called Uni. Jupiter, who was before called Tinia.
You are... gods.
No, not gods. We simply came before. Even when we walked the world, your kind struggled to understand our existence. We were more advanced in time. Your minds were not yet ready. Still not. Maybe never. No matter. You may not comprehend us, but you will comprehend our warning. You must.
None of what you are saying makes sense.
Our words are not meant for you.
What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
Enough. I do not wish to speak with you, but through you. You are the prophet. You've played your part. You anchor him, but please be silent, that we may commune. Listen. When we were still flesh and our home still whole, your kind betrayed us. We who made you. We who gave you life. We were strong, but you were many, and both of us craved war. So busy were we with earthly concerns, we failed to notice the heavens. And by the time we did, the world burned until naught remained but ash. It should have ended then and there. But we built you in our own image. We built you to survive. And so we did. Few were our numbers. Your kind and mine. It took sacrifice, strength, compassion. But we rebuilt. And as life returned to the world, we endeavored to ensure this tragedy would not be repeated. But now, we are dying, and time will work against us. Truth turned into myth and legend. What we built, misunderstood. Let my words preserve the message and make a record of our loss. But let my words also bring hope. You must find the other temples, built by those who knew to turn away from war. They worked to protect us, to save us from the fire. If you can find them, if their work can be saved, so too might this world. Be quick, for time grows short, and guard against the cross, for there are many who will stand in your way.
There's the Abstergo symbol up there.
It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
What the fuck?
Is the game actually over now? Holy shit. Yeah, not impressed. Absolutely not impressed. The biggest problem that this game has...
There's only about 10 minutes until I
Need
get...
all of my equipment ready to go before they do. Desmond!
Yeah.
All right, Sean, I need you and Rebecca to get everything in here packed up and loaded into the truck. You and I'll deal with the Templars.
What, they're here?
It was only a matter of time before they discovered us. To be honest, I'm surprised it took them as long as it did.
Let's go.
So we're still not done.
So, what's the plan? We ditch this place and then what?
There's another safe house. We've got company. The truck's just up ahead.
Mr. Miles, this is an unexpectedly pleasant turn of events. And here I thought I'd have to waste more men on you. Kind of you to save me the trouble.
What do you want, Vidic?
For you to come home. We miss you terribly. There's still so much work for us to do together.
It's not happening, Warren.
You continue to disappoint in every conceivable way, Miss Stillman. I saved your life once. Do you remember? And this is how you repay me?
You saved me so you could keep experimenting on people, destroying their lives. And for what?
Oh, this tired argument again. As I recall, you were there, at my side, every step of the way. Their blood is on your hands just as much as mine.
You need to stop him.
I'm on it.
You guys would stop talking, I would totally do it. What the fuck is this?
Careful. I want the two of them alive.
Well, it's sure a good thing we're still using the old-fashioned ways and not, you know, guns that could have solved this in about 2 seconds.
Our resources are infinite, while yours
Great.
dwindle by
Target
the
him. I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this game. And it's not enough to actually finish the game. Now we gotta do this bullshit. And actually play the credits, because this is interesting and fun.
Uh-oh, Doc. Looks like it's just you and me now.
Enjoy your victory, Mr. Miles. Temporary as it is.
Desmond, we have to go!
Just saying, a gun would have solved this. Or a crossbow, if you really want to go
There you
medieval.
are. Come on! Help Lucy into the van! Hurry, Desmond, we need to go!
You'll
Throwing
have your
knives.
turn, Desmond. Warren's gonna get what he deserves. I promise.
So what now? Where are we headed?
There's a cabin up north. We should be safe there. At least for a little while. I have to analyze those tapes from your session. Figure out what's happening.
And then what?
Here we go. I've got you all hooked up. Got a long drive ahead of us. Figured you might want to play around with the Animus on the way.
Alright, but I got some questions first. I mean, what the hell was that in the vault?
What you saw proves everything I was afraid of. The Templars aren't our biggest threat. Not by a long shot.
So what, the sun is? What's it gonna do? Cook the Earth?
I doubt it, but I don't know. There's been some speculation that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. A sufficiently strong flare could flip the poles and cause a geomagnetic reversal. It's all theoretical, but if it happens, the planet could become geologically unstable. Very unstable.
It's meant to be the stuff of pseudoscience, but clearly something catastrophic happened to the people of the first civilization. And that woman, what was her name? Minerva, was it? She seemed to think we were due for a second round.
So either way, we're fucked.
I don't know yet. We'll keep reviewing the tapes. And you can keep digging through your memories. Maybe there's more to discover.
Alright. Guess I better get started.
I mean, entropy just means that, in the end, we're all fucked anyway. Oh my god. This game, and I've said this multiple times, did nothing to improve over the first game. In fact, if anything, they made some systems worse and just added layers of bullshit. I mean, the whole money system, completely worthless. Completely worthless. Because, and I predicted this from the very beginning of the game, it got to a point where you just had more money than you knew what to do with. Like, I didn't even collect probably 50% of all the treasure chests in the game. They would have had me, provided me money. And I guess maybe it was just a redundancy thing where it's like, well, we anticipate people have no patience and they're just going to start, trying to buy armor as quickly as possible. And so they're going to constantly be out of money because they're not going to invest in their villa first things first. But, like, if you do, because you can easily beat the first portion of the game with just the default equipment, if you do and just pour all your money in, then yeah, like halfway through you're already, you have no reason to have money anymore. There's nothing you're doing it for. And you're not doing it for anything. You're literally not doing it for anything. There's no achievement, there's no unlock for your character. The whole thing about the first game was that your upgrades came sequentially and progressively. As you finished portions of the game, it would upgrade your stuff. And by doing the optional stuff, the collection of the flags and whatnot, then you well, also just everything, I think, doing all the towers and everything, that would all fill those bars, and when you did that, it would unlock something that actually mattered to your character. You would gain an increase in health or whatever other thing. This is just purely optional, like 100% optional, to the point where they put the art pieces in. So it's like, oh, you can decorate your villa, but mechanically, it's just a money sink. It's like, well, we know the character, we know the player is going to have more money than they know what to do with, so let's have them dump it into these paintings. Like, they literally built this side system just to sustain the side system. They were like, man, we got to have a little bit more going on than the last game. Well, how about we create this completely pointless mechanic, and then we got to create another pointless mechanic to support that pointless mechanic. Like, I got the Ezio armor before I even, like, almost at the exact same time I had access to the third tier of armor, which was inferior. It's just, oh my god. See, and here's the thing, right? This then goes into, like, the optional stuff. So getting the armor, completely optional. You don't have to go into those vaults, the challenge vaults that were annoying. You had that option. You didn't have to do it. So you could have bought the third tier armor and just, not done the Altair armor. But then they had stupid shit like, oh, you know what would be fun? How about a carnival where you have to do all this extra shit? This is a stealth game about assassination, and you're going to have a mission where you have to do it, you can't opt out of it, and you are going to be chasing after someone that you cannot kill, and they go faster than you. Oh, and if you actually manage to do all this bullshit, it doesn't matter anyway, because the bad guy's still going to win because of plot armor and story bullshit. Just like the final boss, where you go to assassinate him, sneaking in, and then he doesn't die, you gotta fight him, and then he still doesn't die, you gotta fight him again, and this time without all your fucking weapons, just like I fucking predicted. Like, that's how much I saw through the bullshit of the writing and the design in this game, that I was trying to be funny, almost. But they actually did it, where you have to fight the final boss barehanded. And that, they telegraph that with the previous missions, with the previous restrictions on the assassinations. It's just like, holy shit. They ran out of so many ideas so quickly that it's just a patchwork of bullshit. And honestly, it does not make me at all excited for the other games. Like, I don't know, I have this foolish thing where I separate myself from these games long enough to think, it might be fun again. But, like, I've played 3 Assassin's Creed games so far, and none of them have really excited me. holy shit. I mean, so there are two other, I guess they're sequels, but they're, I don't know, are they expansion sequels? I don't even know, but they take place with Ezio, right? It's Brotherhood and the other one. Do I even want to play them? I don't even know. And do the games actually get better in 3 and 4 and so on? I don't know. Because now I'm just concerned that all it's going to be is like this, where they took the formula and from the first one and just kept pulling it apart and trying to rebuild it, and they failed, and they're just going to, you know, are the other games just more of this stuff, where it's just layers of completely unnecessary stuff to distract you from the fact that there's no improvement to the core gameplay? You know, as aggravating as the first game was, the game mechanics and the game design were good. They served a purpose, and they took out superfluous stuff like needing to buy your upgrades. You just got upgrades, right? It was all about you just doing your missions and being an assassin. And if you want to talk about design, at least the places in the first game felt different, you know? And the story where you unlock them, you know, you would bounce back and forth between them as part of the story progress. This game, I couldn't tell where I was half the time. I just couldn't remember because every place was the same. It just, there's so many things wrong with this game. And now what? And now we're just free to run around, I guess. We're still making money. Pointlessly. Let go of the fucking ladder. See, this is the biggest problem with this series, is the contextual everything. It's what made it cool at the time as a real standout game that, oh my god, you can climb buildings and do all this other stuff, and I'm in the wrong layer of the building to... But the problem with its implementation is that everywhere is a context point. So, you know, just like in the first game, if you're running somewhere and you mean to leap onto a railing and you're just close enough to a wall, you'll go to the wall first. And like everything they did overcomplicated the interface. Like the contextual interface of the first game meant that, you know, you would do different things based upon whatever buttons you're holding down, obviously. And just like as it is in this game, but the thing is, they added more things that your buttons do. So, like, for example, hitting the quick map button, they decided, oh, you know, that'll also be the one that brings up information that we just arbitrarily bring up when you meet someone or you're in a new location. So, how many times? Half a dozen times at least? When I was playing and trying to look at the map, I just started looking at information about somebody else, and I didn't give a shit. Because they just mapped it to that key. Like, you know, you want to know where I can go if I want to find out about people? Right here. I don't care about a quick slot that brings up information about them. It's not important. And they just did that with everything. They added so many pointless things to each and every one of the buttons. They just convoluted the interface, and it sucks. Not to mention the fact that you've got all of this. You know, like in the first game, you had... Oh, now you add poison. Now you add poison. Why is it that that never showed up before for me to be able to use? But yeah, so in the first game, you had 4 quick slots. It would swap between your weapons, and I don't have a sword anymore. Why the fuck don't I have a sword anymore? Also, the fact that you have to go through 6 different challenge levels to get the armor, but then suddenly this guy's just like, oh yeah, I'm just selling the Sword of Altair. Because that makes fucking sense. But yeah, so, you know, four buttons, 4 weapons, quick and easy access to swap between what you need. And then they add this. Like, I don't need the gun. I don't need the poison. What the fuck is the money for? To distract the guard. Like, I never used that. You know, it's just... Everything they did, they just added pointless shit to the game. Because they couldn't think of any other way to improve upon what they've already done. Is the sword in here? Can I pick up the fucking sword again? Why would they take this away from me? What used to be there? Oh yeah, the dagger. Another pointless fucking weapon. Because you never need this. And the neighbors are apparently putting up some paintings or something. They're pounding on the wall. I don't know. I am extremely disappointed. And I honestly don't feel like I have a reason to want to play the other games. It's just, I don't, especially since they put out so many of these games, you know, like, are they just putting them out willy-nilly? Just, you know, minor improvements? Is this like a Call of Duty thing where there's not really any difference between the games? I don't know. I don't feel like they just wanted to bank off the success. End of story. You know, like I don't feel like they cared or gave a shit about the actual decisions that they made for this game. It honestly feels like they took the first game, found another team that they could pay less, and were like, okay, what can we do to make this a little bit different from the first game? And that's when fucking Timmy got hold of it and said, what are the other games doing? How about we have a villa, a player house? Okay, well, for that, we're going to need a money mechanic. What are we going to do with that? You know, like, they made a decision and then made other decisions to justify that decision. It just doesn't feel like a cohesive thing like the first game. My biggest gripe with the first game was just the whole contextual thing where you could easily run away or run up a wall when you don't mean to, and just all of that stuff. I don't know what the fuck they were doing in this game, but they managed to screw that up even worse, it feels like. Especially with the combat. I'm pretty sure in the first game, if you wanted to assassinate somebody, you always locked onto them. Now they made it like, well, you don't have to. You can just walk up to someone. Pretty cool for, you know, somehow being in a group of 4 guys and you kill 2 of them and then the other 2 are just sort of give up and you just walk up to them and stab them in the stomach. But then you try and sneak up on a motherfucker from the roof, and unless you're locked on to him and sneak up on him, he knows you're there and you can't assassinate, and instead you engage in direct combat. And it's just... It sucks. It just sucks. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to add to this criticism. I'm just repeating myself at this point, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to play the other ones or not. Because I do have, like I said, I've got the Brotherhood and then the other one, because they came as part of the Ezio trilogy thing. but I don't know. It got to a point where the game was more frustrating than it was fun. And largely just because of the bullshit that they did. Especially near the end, where they were like, man, we've had the climax already in the middle part of the game, but we need to have another one because that wasn't the main villain. And what are we going to do? How about we restrict some of the things people can do when they're trying to assassinate? That'll be fun, right? No. No, it's not. It's just, oh my god. It's so much worse somehow. And I don't understand it. Anyway. I'm going to end this one here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Let's Play.